Yeah, man. I picked it up. Oh, I'm telling you the truth, man. Rhythm guitar is what I've been having. Man, you don't know nothing about voodoo. Oh, you don't know nothing about nothing. What am I supposed to do about it? I'm supposed to be on the air right now. Oh, crap. I'm supposed to be on the air right now. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Good to see y'all here. This is a beautiful Monday morning. Oh, my goodness gracious me. It's Monday. Hip, 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 hooray. Yeah. And as we always do at the very beginning of the show, we turn on our super duper extra hardcore mega THX 1138 inspired special effects. I spent over $5 quintillion on these. Check it out. Bam! Is that badass or what? I mean, Far out, man. Hey, what's up? Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. It looks like Griffey got a membership milestone for 2 months. Can I get a free tasing? Oh my goodness gracious me, that's amazing when it's already time for tasing. I haven't even said hello yet. Let's get a happy dance out here first of all. All right, thank you so very much. Let's start at the beginning. I'll get to the taste of late. Now, speaking of which, Griffey was first. He gets a happy dance anyway. All right, thank you. That's fantastic. Take a look at the Paul Rumor Fraser's drawing now that the sun isn't shining off of it. You can actually see it. It's awesome. Right next to Sue Bear's drawing. And then right under my arm, Judy Johansson's painting, a little Chihuahua Big World's airbrushing. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, my wonderful, fantastic, unbelievable producer, Salacious, is in the house. And before I move on from there, I do want to point something out. Absolutely, completely, and totally, I would not be where I'm at today if it wasn't for the efforts of the wonderful, beautiful, fantastic, unbelievable Salacious. She's probably the second most important part of this show. But the number one, I've got to give credit where credit's due. The number one most important person in this show is coffee. Got every coffee. Yes. Oh, yes. I love coffee so much. Dad farted says, how many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh? 10 tickles. All right. Oh, my goodness gracious me. That's awesome. Thank you, Dad. Brother Wrangler's in the house. What's up, Wrangler? King Stew 2000 says, good morning, all. Good morning to you too, buddy boy. Texas. Tim is here today. All right. Good to see you. Irish Dublin's here. Good morning, Irish. How are you? Nightman's wife wanted everyone, just wanted to let everyone know that me and baby Hunter are under the weather and under hurricane watch. Call for Cat 2 to affect my area, Gilchrist County, on Tuesday. Ladies and gentlemen, since Nightman's wife brought it up, I want to seriously let you guys know. All we have out here, all anyone's talking about is this hurricane coming to Florida. And apparently I'm like right in the path. So apparently at some point this week, we're going to get hit, and we're going to get hit really, really, really hard. That being said, obviously, there's a very, very good possibility that we're going to lose power here because we get a heavy thunderstorm, we lose power. So a hurricane, we're probably going to be off the grid for a couple of days. If that is indeed the case, I will update my community posts on my phone. And maybe, I know that you can go live from your phone. I've never actually tried it before. But it's not impossible. But the point I'm trying to make is that there is a possibility that at some point during this week, if the hurricane really does hit us that bad, that it will affect my ability to do the show. If that happens, because this is the last week for this month's giveaway, if we do lose a few days because of the storm, then what I'll do is I'll postpone the actual giveaway until next week because the drawing was supposed to be on Friday of this week. And again, already it's raining out right now, actually. But whatever the case may be, so yeah, just letting you guys know if that does happen, keep an eye on my, community posts, and hopefully everything will be good. But again, I'm thinking from what we had here last hurricane. Well, if you guys remember, because I posted pictures of it, the house right down the street, their one wall was completely tore off. And our cactus was completely ripped out of the ground. So that was crazy. But yeah, well, I'll let you know definitely, and hopefully everything will be great. And God bless everyone who's in the path of the hurricane. And God bless everyone anyway, dag nabbit. Link 219, what's up? Blue Steel, good morning. Gainesville, Florida. Yeah, see you all of Florida. Hurricane Alley, baby. Robert Custos. Dog walks into a job center asking for employment. Wow, a talking dog, says the clerk. With your talent, I'm sure I could get you a job in the circus. The dog says, what does the circus want with a plumber? Tim Hicks, good morning, everyone. All right. Oh, thank you. John Hunter's fangirl, a.k.a. Edie Marie, what's up? Carson, 1122, good morning, all. Good morning to you. King Stu, Christopher O'Connor, what's up? Who is Coded Friends and why are they speaking about Mrs. Schroeder? What did Coded say about Mrs. Cat? This is breaking news to me. I've been neutral on the whole Coded Friends thing, but if he's saying bad things about, that's the line that I have zero tolerance for that. There have been a few hurricanes myself, never a good thing. No, they are not. Carl's order of squirrels forgot the show. Well, that's all right, as long as you forget the snow, because we're in Florida and ain't none here, and I miss it. Let's see. Greg Jonick, Parson, Nateman's wife. Ray Ray's in the house. What's up, Ray Ray? Let's see. Robert Custos, Carl Potluck. What's up? Good to see you. Let's see. I wasn't aware of it. He always treats Mrs. Schrodinger's cat with respect. Okay, good. That's what I like to hear. Let's see. Category 3. Oh boy. Let's see. I'm not doing anything. What are you talking about, Carl? I ain't got nothing to do with all of that. I'm just worried about the damn hurricane. Let's see. Where is it? Who did I not say hello to yet? I'm scrolling. I'm trying to find. Oh, here we go. Michelle with 1L. Hey, there you are. Mark Rules, what's up? All right, good to see you. All right, there's the tasing that we got requested earlier, so we gotta keep our Monday morning blues from Robert Custos. Dino, good morning, sir. All right. Robert Custos, Dino. Oh, look at this. We also got another membership milestone from Edie Marie. No tasing, just a happy dance, please. Oh, all right. All right. Thank you so very much. Maxine Kennedy, what's up? Let's see. Richard Fulmer, what's up? Dino Potluck, Irish Dublin, Michelle with 1L. Billy Yerk, what's up, Billy? Good to see you. Roses are red, violets are blue, soft tarts are stupid, and frauditors are too. Love it. Just Jenny for $4.99. We've all seen Riot Girl Radio rap TikTok. What? Yes. Oh, yeah. Sorry, that was a miscue. Let's try that again. All right. Yeah, apparently she's been trying to do something for a long time, and now she found the frauditing thing as her successful venture into trying to be a famous, use her phone to get famous. Let's see. Robert Custos, Ray Ray, Texas Tim. Pack is here, ladies and gentlemen. Ah, crap. I didn't see any gifts either. I don't know what happened, man, but I could look into it. Jason D, what's up? Fur Missile, DJ, what's up? Good morning, everyone. Good morning to you too, sir. Rosine, hi, hi. Nerd Girl Jen's World, what's up? Good morning, brother Hezekiah. Good morning, sister Nerd Girl. All right. Diego Wechbacher. Wechbacher. I don't know if it's German or just cool or both. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages, thank you. And once again, welcome to the show. Good to see so many beautiful people here this beautiful Monday morning. And like I said earlier, I am under a tornado watch for the next few days. Hurricane, whatever. So if we do end up getting hit, I got the gifted memberships now, Peck. They went through. Here's your happy dance. All right. Yeah. So anyway, yes, once again, as a reminder, if in the middle of the week I just stop making shows, it's probably because we got our power out from the storm. That's, again, out here, when we get a bad thunderstorm, it's normal to lose power. So for a hurricane, I can almost guarantee it's going to happen at some point. Hey, Greg Napalm with his Eli impersonation. Yo, get wrecked, my peeps, you heard? Katie said, what's up? Good to see you. Great to have you here, as always. So, again, like I say, just to make sure everyone's aware, I'm in Hurricane Alley, so if during the week the show gets gone, I'll keep an eye on my community post. I'll make sure through my phone I let you guys know that if I'm okay and it's all good and all that good stuff. Robert Morley, what's up? Good to see you. You always forget my G. Hey, where is he? Hey, Greg, did I ever sing for you my Frauditor Eli song that I wrote? It goes like this. Wait, what are the? I got to remember the words. Oh yeah, Palm Beach. No. I'm over in Cammed Up Caveman in John Felix neck of the woods. He was talking about going to Lando Lakes and doing an audit there next week, but I don't think that's going to happen because they're going to be under 200 feet of water. So I'm kind of in the like Tampa, Zephyr Hills kind of area. All right, 4-month membership milestone for Robert Morley. Love supporting the good work. All right, love you. Happy dance. All right, excellent. Thank you so much. Adela's in the house as well. What's up, Florida Jim? Hey, yeah. Greg Napalm, yeah. Okay, so you haven't heard it yet. It goes all right. Just remember there's some curse words involved because I was able to write a song using Frauditor Eli's entire vocabulary. It goes like this. Fuck, shit, my peeps, you heard? Oh no, I can't say the N-word, so I always miss that part. Fuck, shit, and what my peeps, you heard? Fuck, shit, and what my peeps, like that. That's basically the whole song. I got to put a beat to it, give it a boom, 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 boom. Today's News Now Voodoo from Greg Jonick. Yeah, I got 2 requests for tasings already. So let's go ahead and start the day by tasing the kidney spleen out of the voodoo doll and giving him some real torture. He's asleep. Look, see, guys. The baby's up, though.
Hey guys, hey guys, how you doing? Oh boy, I can't wait to watch my daddy get tased. He's a deadbeat dad. He's a pimp. He's a piece of garbage. I got a sore throat. I'm sorry, man, but thank you guys. All right, yeah. Ow! What the hell? Wait a minute. Is this a tasing? No, you wouldn't be tasing me. Did you? Come here, brat. You can't tase me while I'm holding the baby. He'll get electrified too. Now what are you gonna do, huh? What the hell? Where are you going? What? How dare you, you little punk! I'm gonna beat you with a stick! No! I'll beat you with a stick! Oh, no! Ow! Oh, no. All right.
Hey, welcome back. I'm back. Sorry about that. Because frauditors and substance are horrible people. All right, thank you. Hey, hold on a second, guys. I gotta. There's a lot of stuff I want to go over today, but save voodoo. Tampa St. Pete area gas stations, mainly 7-Eleven, got bad gas that came in the port. Hey, Surrender Monkey, what's up? I like the press pass. Yes. Oh, for those of you who are newer to the show and haven't seen, okay, this is Salacious made. This is a handmade voodoo doll. He's got a fake press pass, a tiny black little heart. He's got handcuffs. His shoes are all untied because they're too dumb to tie their own shoes. He's got his camera filming the cops, his rotten teeth, his bad hair. There were 7 or 8 of these ever made. This is number 6. I gave away most of the other ones as giveaways. I do a monthly giveaway on this channel. I have 2 more left to give away. One's going to be given away in October for November, and then the other one is going to be given away whenever I hit the 5,000 sub milestone. On top of that, so because people love these so much, Salacious, her son 3D printed mini ones. These are blanks. If you get a blank, you can decorate it, do whatever you want, however you want. And to inspire people to give some ideas of how to decorate them for this month's giveaway, Salacious made 3 custom-made minis to inspire you guys. And again, you guys could actually win them. First of all, this is the little guy with his little Black Saw dictionary. You can see the pages signed by Salacious. This is the soffsit. He's got his little tassel on his fez. And then we got the Long Island Audit with his girdle. Look at the detail on that girdle. That's beautiful. Look at that. His hat, his glasses. Signed LIA by Salacious Liar. And then the pièce de résistance is the News Now Ninja. Look at this thing. He's got the dreadlocks, the shaved head in the back. He's got a copy of his vest, all of his tattoos, all front and back. He's got the little hippie bracelets on that News Now Ninja wears. His little flip-flops. Look at his shoes. These things are fantastic. One of a kind. Special, unique, awesome sauce, guys. And to get your name entered into the drawing to win those, there's a couple different ways you can enter them. Anytime anyone donates any amount to the channel, they're automatically entered. But also, if you type in the chat, and again, it doesn't count until I say go. So if it pops in the chat before I say go, when I hit the gavel is when it's official. So if you put it in before I hit the gavel, it doesn't count. And I like to do it this way to give people who are like on their phones a chance to type. Sometimes it takes longer when you're watching on the phone. Anyone who right now puts in the chat Those dolls are awesome. Those dolls are awesome. As soon as I type the gavel, the first 5 people to put that in the chat get an entry. First 5 entries into this month's drawing. The list of names that are going to be made for today for this month's drawing. I'm hitting it. Dino for $2. Taste the voodoo. He likes it. Yeah. All right, here we go. We got some taser-lating coming up. Oh, this is going to be great. Another tasing for Dino. Here we go. Let's get this going. And for those of you who are new to the channel and don't realize, I do have pins to stab them with, like legit. One's a taser. There's 3. There's a taser, a gavel, and the third one is the third one's a bar of soap for like the Glen Serio types. But we have a storyline going where Blackheart Knight actually gave him surgery and inserted a portable taser in his spleen. So now we just press the button when it's time for him to be tased. All right.
Another tase. Man, you bloodthirsty. Oh, listen, you guys. Just because I'm a horrible, rotten, no good pimp and frauditor, and I'm the pimp, and you're the simp, and I've been eating all the shrimp, you think you're tough. But I'll tell you what, I'll make you guys a deal, man. If you don't tase me, when I'm pimping, look at me in my pimp outfit. Is that slick or what, man? Do I look good when I clean up? Yeah, that's right. I clean up real slick, man. I don't fool around, man. But, if you want to get some of that Reagan Benson action or some sweet tea audits, you hit me up, homie. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, right? Ow!
Little punk, I'll teach him. Don't put me on your camera, voodoo. What's the word phrase? Oh, sorry, Sammy girl, that's already over. Those dolls are awesome is what it was. Yeah, Dino said it. Hey, Build-A-Bear has a silver suit like that. Or maybe they do. I don't know. That'd be great. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages, thank you guys for joining me once again. I love you. This is great. It's Monday. Like I said, before we get into the show proper, I want to reiterate one last time, and I'll probably say it a couple more times throughout the show, that I'm right in Hurricane Alley, and all the news and everyone around here, all they're talking about is, oh, you're going to get hit, you're going to get hit, you're going to get hit, it's going to be bad. So if we lose power and the show's gone, just keep an eye out for my community posts. I'll just, keep you guys informed, let you know I'm okay, everything's good, it's all good. And hopefully there won't be any problem. Potluck with a 5-pound super sticker. All right. Here's your happy dance, brother. All right. And Methodist Dave is in the house. All right. Musical interlude for a moment. Just a moment, please. All right. Sorry about that. I don't believe in dead air, so I had to have something on there while I was gone. I hope you guys, did it make noise while I was gone? No, Billy Yank says no music. There was no sound that whole time? Dag nabbit sauce. Anyway, it was dead air. I apologize then. Well, then here, let me make up for it this way. Here we go. No? Oh. Why is it repeating? How about this one? All right. That's enough with that. So first of all, the first thing that I wanted to kind of talk about a little bit and get into here is I was looking at comments, particularly, thank you, Ray, particularly regarding it was specifically under Riot Girl Radio or Riot Radio Girl or whatever the hell her name is now. It was specifically under hers, but I'm starting to see more and more of similar types of comments. I don't have any pulled up right now because I looked for them this morning because I wanted to show them and they were gone. So I think maybe the people, dag nabbit sauce, watch your language, has. I'm sorry. But some of these butterbrain douche canoes are such butthole sandwich eating butterbrain douche canoes that sometimes I can't help myself. Dag nabbit. Yeah, she did change her name because there is an actual thing called Riot Girl Radio, and I think they came after her. But anyway, what I've been finding is that I'm beginning to see, and okay, let me go back for a second. I believe, and like I said, I wanted to show some of the comments here today, but when I looked for them this morning, because I saw them last night, they were gone. So I'm assuming whoever owns the channels just deleted them, whatever. But what a while ago, and it's interesting because there's a certain amount of people in the chat right now talking about some of the drama in our community. A while ago, I came up with this idea. I'm like, okay, what do we deal with? Who are we talking about ultimately? We're talking about people who think it's a good idea to physically go out there and actively try to ruin other people's lives. That's how they expose them, by pepper spraying them, or by FOIAing their information and posting it online, or by putting in complaints trying to get them fired, or by trying to sue them. They're actively, daily going out trying to ruin people's lives. That's their goal. Again, well, no, my goal is to expose tyrant. Right, by who's a tyrant? Some guy who asked you not to film, that's who. Anyway, that's who we deal with. So if they're willing to do that, and again, this is what I was thinking a few months ago, but I'm just explaining what was going in my head at that time, and then I'll bring it to what's going on now and why I brought it up. Yes, they are bullies. They absolutely are bullies. So anyway, this is what they do. So is it really such a stretch? Is it really way completely out there insane to think that maybe, just maybe, some of these douche canoes might have sock accounts on YouTube and come into our chats and leave, different in the chats or in the comment section of not necessarily their own videos, but other auditors' videos pretending to be people on our end, saying outlandish stuff to make us look bad, to discredit our side. So that was the theory I had a while ago. Like maybe some of this is coming from that. Again, considering what these people do, I wouldn't put it past them to just make a sock account. Why not? Super easy. It is a thing. I read this whole article about how Wikipedia has a list of names that's constantly growing of people who make, what do they call them? It's not sock accounts. It's, I forgot the word for it. Dagnabbit. There's a specific type of sock account where they'll make like 15, 20 sock accounts to support their sock account. So they'll post something that they know isn't true, but then they'll have a whole bunch of other sock accounts come in to verify that what they said was correct. Oh, yeah, I heard that. Oh, yeah, that's what I read. Yeah, I got that. So that's a thing. Okay. But anyway, I was just thinking of that, applying it to what's going on with us and all that, whatever. So now, yesterday, I'm looking at these channels, and again, Riot Girl Radio was the worst, but there were others as well. I started seeing a lot of chats, and again, I wish I would have like copied and pasted or screenshotted or something at the time. I didn't think of it at the time. I just read the comments and thought, okay, whoever this person is an idiot, and just ignored it and moved on. But it's been bothering me ever since then. Like all night last night, I'm thinking about it. Woke up this morning, it was the first thing I thought about, and that's why I looked and I said, who is this? What is this? Let me get these, and they're gone. The point is, at least one person, if not more than one, who I firmly believe, no, I'm not going to say I believe it's not one of us. I will say it's not one of us. Because even if they are legitimately anti-frauditors, not a frauditor sock account, they're not one of us. If you're going around putting comments on frauditors' videos saying they need to be unalived, you're not on our side. Do I think they should be brought to justice? Yes. But the punishment needs to fit the crime. That is not justice. That's the same level of meanness and viciousness that we're against. Telling them maybe if they act a certain way, they might need to get tuned up a little bit. In some circumstances, that is appropriate. If they're acting like a nutbasket, maybe they need to get arrested. Maybe they need to get, in the most extreme circumstances, maybe they need to get pepper sprayed. Maybe they deserve to get tased. Maybe they deserve to get locked up in prison for a little bit. But not gone permanently. No. That's not me. That's not us. That's not what this is about. So whoever's putting these comments on their channels saying frauditors need to be unalived, hashtag unalive frauditors, that's literally what it was. If you're dropping that hashtag on stuff, you're not one of us. I completely disavow you. In the name of all the creators on our side, I guarantee you none of them would support that. I had to get that off my chest. All right. But anyway, yes. It's pretty, well, that's the thing. No matter, and that's like the argument that we always make, right? If you're talking about any group of people, you're going to get bad guys. Cops, yeah, some of them are bad. You know? On our side, there's bad people. On their side, there's bad people. Bad and good. No matter what group you're talking about, there's going to be bad apples, right? It is a thing. I just wanted to make absolutely certain, like I said, after I read those comments, I was like, all right, come on now. Yeah, I come out here and I harp and yell and scream and hoop and holler and freak out about these butterbrain douche canoes. But my bile, my anger, all of it is based on the fraudits themselves. It's what they do. And again, some of them do deserve to be locked up. And like I said, every once in a while, the way some of them act, maybe they should get smacked around a little bit, but not take a dirt nap over it. High knee pressure? Oh, you have no idea. My knees are awesome. That's why I can bounce like this and do my happy dance. All right. Never join a side. It will disappoint you at some point. Want to feel part of a community? Go volunteer at your local library or soup kitchen. Hell yeah! Florida Jim knows what's up too. He goes, I'm not wishing death on anybody. I'm saving it for whoever does my daughter wrong. Hell yeah. I got 2 daughters, so I got twice the possibility of having to put somebody in a bad place. Anyway, so I just wanted to throw that out there and make sure that it's clear that whoever is going on there leaving these comments, like I said, I want to believe that it isn't even somebody from our side. Way deep down inside, I want to believe that it's actually a Frauditor sock account leaving comments like that on purpose to discredit us and make us look horrible. See, these guys are talking about people dying. See, they're the worst. It's like, no, you're the bad guys. You're trying to make us look bad, and I ain't buying it. But again, even if it is somebody from our end, no, I don't think so. It don't work that way. Homie, don't play that. Oh, I wish I had a sock full of cotton. Bam. I got my gavel. All right. That's the final word. Hezokuai has spoken. Whoever left those comments, you're not part of my team. All right. Thank you. So, the beginning is near, and so I'll play the first video of the day. Yes, it's gonna be pretty great to watch this video. And since we were talking about Riot Girl Radio, I think I'll start by showing one of her videos, because what's more than this, you guys need to understand something. For what is the Frauditor comedy show, formerly known as a future guest on my Saturday show? She used to be Underground News, but now her name's been changed because that was giving her the blues. So now we're going to watch the new Frauditor comedy show video about Riot Girl Radio. Radio Goo Goo. Radio Gaga. Radio Goo Goo. Radio Gaga. Radio What's New? Hey. All right. Radio. Someone still goes poo. Ah! No, they don't. Yeah, they do. They always do. All right. This was a premiere just a few minutes ago. It was playing live when I went on the air. So let's get past the intro, schmintro. There we go.
She's what I would call a fake frauditor, if there is such a thing. Let me show you what I'm talking about.
Harvey Freebird, thank you for sharing my video. And Joey Surreal, of course, he's helped me from day one. So I'll let you look at Anthony X. To Harvey Freebird, thank you for sharing my video.
All right, that's enough of that. Let's get into the video.
Oh, yeah. Your papa, please. Thank you, sir. You good? Okay. All right.
Good, how are you?
Do you have keys in there, man?
Huh?
Do you have any keys in there?
Keys?
Yeah.
Like to my car?
Yes.
Yeah.
Could I just see them, please?
For what reason?
Because that's my job. And because some people have mace on there, some people have little knives on there, and we have to inspect them so that nobody gets hurt when they come in.
Do you want me to take my clothes off too?
No, that's okay. You don't have any coins in your pockets?
But
Okay.
if these are going to go off.
No, that's all right. That's all right. Go ahead. You're good. Go ahead.
Why do these asshats think we don't need any type of security measures? All these measures are in place to keep people safe, period.
I think I'm asking for all the Bucks County officers, salaries, a whole bunch of stuff to see what we have to do.
This is what I say over and over again. The reason for doing this is clicks and views, period. And to waste our taxpayer money. This is not for our freedom. This is not for our rights. You don't even know what you're there for or why you want it, or if there's even any purpose for you wanting it.
What are these for? I don't think this information should be in public view. Weird. If that was mine, I'd be very, very angry that my personal information is up for everyone to see. That's great.
So film it, idiot.
I thought I checked everything. Thank you, sir. I knew it was a jury trial, but I just had to get it. No, that's all right. I can't record here.
Pardon
Here's where the fun begins. Hang on!
me?
You can't record in here. There's a court order. Specifically telling you you can't record. Please turn that off.
I'll read it first, sir.
Please turn that off.
May I ask who I'm speaking with?
Mike, please.
Mike,
turn that
who
off.
are you?
Turn it off first.
Could you please identify yourself, sir?
You can't record in here.
I don't know who you are. Can you please identify yourself?
If you're in compliance with the court order, I'll be happy to talk to you.
Court functions. Yeah, but I'm not in a courtroom.
Court filing officers.
Can you answer me one question? Is this a public lobby?
And just like poster 7, not one of them can read. Or they just choose to read the parts that help them.
This says court filing
Sir,
offices.
is this a public
including,
lobby?
but not limited to.
I see that there's, the public is in here. This is a public library, public lobby. And according to the First Amendment of the Constitution of the United States, I can do this.
Any individual violates.
Sir, I am free press. Sir, a law or statute would have to be attached to this.
For contempt of court, you go in front of the president, judge. Good.
You want to hold me in contempt
I
of
don't
court?
want to do anything. I'm telling you what that order says.
I just heard what you
You're
said.
not
I see
complying.
what the order says, but what I don't understand. An administrative order? Does that supersede the Constitution of the United States and our civil rights, sir?
We comply with the court orders from the president judge.
And the what?
From the president judge. He's in charge of this building.
And who are you? Are you like a manager? Are
You have
you?
to stop recording. I'll answer your question, but not under defiance of the court order.
You have what? 1, 2, 3. You got 3 cameras on me. What's the difference between your cameras and mine?
Here we go again. Their cameras are for security. Yours is to make a shitty YouTube video and to lie to the public. I will tell you, Riot Girl, if you don't like the camera, then leave.
Could you please turn yours off? I don't want to be recorded either.
We have a court order from the prison judge
Oh, sir?
on June 15th, says you can't record in our lobby, and violation is subject to contempt. So probably has to go up to
Sir, that's not true. That doesn't supersede the Constitution of the United States. You're law enforcement. You have to enforce the law. That is not a law. I'm in a public lobby doing a constitutionally protected activity. I'm not in a courtroom. I'm only staying in publicly accessible areas.
I'll be right back, okay?
Yes, sir.
You guys could turn it off in the meantime.
Sir, this order is here, it is signed, but it's not in effect at the Justice Center until it is posted.
On the book.
I think it has to be posted in the Justice Center. This is coming from my chief deputy.
Sent out by court admin a few days ago, so this is in effect by the president.
It has to be posted in the Justice Center. Posted in the front of the Justice Center.
All right, we'll check with court admin. Okay.
Now, this is why I hate our government. No, just one reason why I hate our government. Stupid bullshit crap like that. Unnecessary.
Can I do my FOIA? May I have your name and badge number?
Yes, Deputy Liverman, badge 64.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you
everything
for
good?
your help. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Where is it posted in your office, sir?
Right there. He's reading it.
There has to be signs posted in regarding to that order.
There's 117 administrative orders. None are posted. They get filed and they get recorded. You can ask for them and they're public. There's the 117th one. They don't get posted.
Does there have to be signs advising of that order, or do you just post the order?
Court admin.
Yes, it has to be a judge that's here now.
Okay.
Judge Bateman
Okay.
signed it.
But even if they had done all that
Yeah.
stuff, she still wouldn't follow it.
This is in effect in our building. He's in charge of the building.
Okay.
Very specific.
Can I come on the other side and just speak with you for a second?
Why do all these uneducated Pop-Tarts think they know more than anyone about anything? This guy is right. What do they do? Post all the rules? Or here's one better. We can just make giant posters. Would that be enough for you? You know, from floor to ceiling. Would that work?
Under video devices in any Bucks County judicial facility. That is incorrect. The judge hasn't even signed it. There's no statute or law attached.
Yeah, can I just speak with you real quick?
Sure.
You could record, we just asked you to just respect people's privacy
Right.
or anything that pertains to that, okay?
Yep.
If someone's having a meeting or talking about their court case, their personal information, just have some.
All right, that's one of my pet peeves. That's one of my pet peeves right there. Why is it that anytime a cop says anything, they're copsplaining, and they're giving directives, and they're being unlawful, and they're being tyrant? Nah. That's why I say everything they say is fraudsplaining. Like, this is how you know that these people are horrible, rotten, disingenuous douche canoes. Because it's like, okay, will you explain to me exactly why, or here, even better, I'll do one better. Explain to me exactly where the property line is so I know not to cross it so I don't get arrested for trespassing. Oh, the line's, oh, you're copsplaining to me. Oh, you're giving me directives telling me where to stand. What? That's how these people act. They ask you a question, they answer it. Oh, you're just being a tyrant. Oh, you're just giving me directives. Oh, don't you know I'm a grown man? I know where to stand and where not to stand. But I was trying to make this point yesterday, actually, on Takedown's live stream. Ray was there. She knows what I'm talking about. a douche canoe came up, a sovereign citizen came up. He wanted to talk on panel, so we let him up. And I was up there, and we talked to him a little bit. And one of the things I was trying to explain to him that he didn't seem to understand is that she said something about my glasses. Howdy. Now I forgot what I said to him. Thank you very much. I was thinking about a part of the conversation where he was talking about, like, I remember what it was. We were talking about the whole trespassing thing, okay? And his argument basically was, like I was saying, well, if you get trespassed, the people who are trespassing you, like physically trespassing you, like the cops are getting called because they're evil and they're tyrants and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no. Listen. What do you think is going to happen if you walk into a building and the people who work there ask you to leave and you don't leave? I'm just right outside of Tampa, Adela, right outside of Tampa. So if you're in a building and the owners of the building ask you to leave and you don't leave, you're now trespassing. Now, what do we see in all of these videos all the time, every day? If the people who work there physically remove you from the building, they're going to get sued for assault. You're going to call 911. You're going to have them arrested. You're going to try to ruin their lives. You're going to try to sue them. You're going to FOIA request their information and post it on your channel. You're going to do all of that, right? You're going to destroy their lives. Now, most people in most buildings know that you can't, if you want to trespass someone, go hands-on and drag them out of the building yourself. That is why they call the police. So the reason why that came up was because in the discussion, the guy was saying, well, I'd handle it myself. I'm like, but if they handle it self, somebody's going to call the cops and have them arrested. I would never call the cops. Okay, but the douche canoes that we make fun of are the ones who, this is what we make fun of them for doing. Well, I would never do that because if there were no laws and there were no cops, everyone would just be nice to each other all the time because that's just how it is. And then that's when I started getting like, okay, listen, buddy. He started talking about traveling versus driving and this and that and the other and blah, blah, blah. But the point is, ultimately, are you guys ready for the hurricane? I was talking about that earlier, Janice. I was letting you guys in general know that over the next few days, if I'm not on, it's probably going to be because I lost power. So if you're worried about me, I'll keep my phone charged, as much as I can. And then obviously, for emergencies, I won't even have it turned on. So it'll stay charged if we lose power. But if we lose power and I can't go live, keep an eye on my community panel posts, and I'll keep you guys, up to date and let you know if I'm okay and it's all good. Hit that like button or Hez's glasses will pop off. All right. I'm ready. I said, I'll go and go. I got a girl that loves me so, and I'm ready. Ready, 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 I'm ready. Ready, 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 I'm ready. Ready, 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 ready to rock and roll. All right. All right, baby. We're getting funky with the monkey because we ain't no junkie, but we gets kind of spunky. Hez Presley. All right, that's right. Yes, it is Adalia. Hurricane Adalia is coming to get me. Oh, no. It'll be all right. Inform Lord Vader we have a prisoner. What? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, thank you very much. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, what is this? Did you see the Dollar Hide meltdown arrest video I posted yesterday? Well, let me look that up. Here, you know what? I'll move on to the next video I wanted to show anyway, and while that's playing, I'll look up Welsh's new video and see what we got, what he's talking about, if I watched it or not. I don't remember. What is this? Hurricane preparedness tip of the day: freeze a gallon milk jugs of water to keep your refrigerator cold in case of power. Hey, that's a good ass idea. I might actually literally do that. Yeah, that's a great idea. Thank you for sharing. That's awesome. All right, so let's get into the next video I wanted to show is from Familia TV. It's body cam video of a frauditor. This is a public service arrest. And yes, you can be trespassed from public by Familia TV. Enjoy the video, ladies and gentlemen. All right.
All right, yeah, I just need to talk to the city realtor there. Okay, before we do anything. Jeff, it's right here. Oh. I need to talk to Jeff to confirm that that's a violation of the rules of trespassing. Until then, I can't do anything. Somebody's calling up saying that this gentleman's filming her right now. So what do you guys want to do about this gentleman?
Well, no video recording beyond this point. It's a policy. If he wants to say it has to be a law, but it's not a law.
Nope, it doesn't. Right now it's right here. I'm just going to recite it because I got my body camera running, and this guy's going to definitely go ahead and get the body camera footage. So
he's in a public building. He's in a public space. As long as he doesn't disrupt those areas, he can do what he wants to do.
Right now it says under section 4 alpha 1, individuals may be trespassed by the division, city manager, real estate manager. That's you.
I am the building manager.
Building manager, but you're the appointed person to trespass people.
I oversee security.
So you oversee security, so then you're the person, and if you say that his actions interfere with the normal property or use of the facility, or the city or this facility rules, he can't be trespassed. So we will go ahead and trespass him.
What I would like to do, I'd like to get with Laura just to get.
Real quick though, but if he refuses to identify himself and does not leave, we will be making a physical arrest.
That's fine.
Okay.
Hey, Laura.
Where
He
Where
should
does
be able to
she
get
work
in
at?
there.
Is he on the 7th floor lobby?
Okay, well, I got the police officers here. I already told them that I would like to have them trespass. I just need your concurrence. Okay, she's good with it too. So the owner of the building and then the manager of the building both agree.
I just gotta make sure he's breaking the rules and that you guys want him trespassed before we can take any action.
He's disrupting. They're gonna come up and get him.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'll show you the way.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for my lieutenant to come.
Is she in the lobby area right now?
She's in the elevator lobby area, what she said.
Okay. All right.
We have a reception area on the 7th floor, that's private.
There's not really a reception area because all of the doors are closed on the elevator lobby, and you have to have a card reader to get through those doors.
But if she tries to go through the door with her
I
car,
would probably
like he did the last time, he'll tailgate behind somebody and push his way past.
Oh, okay.
Okay. The last time he did that, I mean, we wanted him trespassed for that reason. And he rattled several employees, plus he disrupted city services throughout the building.
When did that happen?
Day and a half ago.
Talk to him.
So you said,
I'm going to need you to sign a trust.
you said that was a day and a half ago that you did that?
Yep.
That's the day before yesterday.
Okay.
You know what I told him? I told him that I have an ex-boyfriend who abuses me and that I don't want to be recorded. Oh, I don't want you to record me.
Hey, I'm a little curious while watching this. I didn't even think about this earlier, but do any of you guys know, is there something up with Familia that he's not doing any commentary? Like, is he sick or his microphone broke or something? I just realized that, like, all the commentary is just added text. It's none of him actually speaking. Interesting. Yeah, and who's the frauditor? What the heck? But this is a great point. Oh, he calls himself a public service. That's right. Frauditor, a public service, because he calls himself a public service. I remember that. Yes. Yeah, we're on Facebook. Somebody said that yesterday in someone's chat. You think he people told him he talks too much? Well, he needs not to listen to them because anyway. So here's the thing. This right here is a perfect example. And I actually saw a video yesterday as well with exactly the same type of situation. You get a woman who clearly does not want her face revealed on the internet, posted where she's at, because there's an X out there somewhere that's possibly dangerous, that if she finds out where she's at, will do something. And the frauditors go posting them all over the internet because they don't give a flying poop and a rolling stinky. Any of you who are familiar with Kurt Vonnegut Jr. would know exactly what I've been trying to say. Flying at a rolling... Well, it's a flying at a rolling donut, but... Anyway, they don't care. And again, things like this are what drive me so insane, because what they would all say, because I know what they'd say. Okay, Riot Girl, well, damn crows, Rogue Nation, all of them, they would all say the same thing. They are so, this is why I say, I really honestly believe that a lot of them suffer from adult oppositional defiance disorder, because it's all about, when they say freedom, they're not thinking of freedom like the way it exists in the real world. They're thinking freedom like the freedom they would get if they went and lived in the woods. Who's stopping you? Go live in the woods. But they like their TVs. They like their internet. They like their cars. They like taking advantage of all of the things society built for them. But they don't like taking any of the responsibility that comes with using those things. So they'll say, freedom means I'm free and nobody can tell me what to do. So if a lady says, will you please not film me? They don't hear, will you please not film me? They hear, I'm telling you what to do and you better do it now, or I'm gonna take away your freedom and make you do what I say. It's a mental problem. Please don't film me means you're trying to take away my freedom. You're trying to force me to stop filming you. But like I always say, you're the one doing the filming. You're the one doing the thing. Because they'll always say, well, how come you have the right to tell me when I can or can't film? Because you're filming me. If you were standing there like this, and somebody said, don't cross your arms, that's different. Then I'd be on your side. Screw them, they can't tell you what to do. But if you go up to somebody and you start poking them on the forehead, then they could swat you away. Well, I'm just minding my own business. No, you're not. You're filming someone else's business. How come they don't understand? I wish I would have thought of this yesterday, Ray, to ask that idiot this. Because this is a major question I have for all of these butterbrain douche canoes. How is filming someone else's business the equivalent to minding your own business? When I go outside and I mind my own business, I barely even look at the other people. I might glance at them, make sure I don't bump into them by accident. But I don't stare at them. That's not minding my own business. What's the difference between that and filming them? You're filming someone else's business. How could you possibly say that that's minding your own business? So when they ask you not to film them, they're not trying to tell you what to do because they're evil. It's like, again, the Riot Girl thing the other day in the DMV. When all the people in the DMV are yelling at her. Cova 42 said, damn it, throw in a happy dance. All right, thank you. I appreciate that, Cova. Thank you. Stress testing the First Amendment. Exactly. Anyway. Yes, because frauditors are douche canoes. Yes, where do your rights begin and mine stop? Exactly. But again, the excuse they'll always use is, you can't tell me what to do, and I shouldn't have to base my actions on other people's feelings. Well, by that argument, why don't you walk up to random black people and call them the N-word? If your actions can't be controlled by other people's feelings, they'll feel offended if you say that. Well, the First Amendment allows you to say it, so how come you're not doing that? Well, because then you'd know that you'd get your ass beat. Oh no, I missed the cupcake happy dance. All right. Okay. Ole, I hope she's still here. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I got annoyed watching Josh Abrams last night. Tase that degenerate News Now Voodoo. Yes. Thank you, Bano, for the 12-euro. I'm late. Oh, no. But I did it. I threw it out there. I hope she saw it. I hope she's okay. But I think, oh, yeah, I forgot Salacious is in jury duty. That's why she's not here. Dag nabbit. She always keeping me in check. So, all right, let's let's pretend that the voodoo doll is Josh Abrams. Actually, you know what? The voodoo doll, when I wasn't looking, he built an altar to Josh Abrams in my basement. So he definitely deserves a Josh Abrams tasing. Here we go.
What are you talking about? Accountability for all? Oh, I love that guy. Oh man, his man boobs are so manny boobily. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, yeah. When I see Rag Girl, I say that she's breastifying. And when I see him, I say he's boobulating. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's good stuff, man. Yeah, man, he's the king, man. Him and LIA. And who else is awesome? SGV News. That guy's a hero, man. The more people he scares away from church, the better. Yeah.
All right. Yes. A Walmart cupcake. Oh no. Man boobily. What? Hey, what's up, Ancient Chart Music and Art? Anyway, let's get back to the video.
So I just went out to
I think it's on third that they keep saying. Third, he's just going random floors. From the fourth floor all the way up to ninth, we shut all the doors out of the elevator lobbies, so he can't get beyond that. So.
Third floor.
He's jumping around on floors. I'll let you know where we end up.
The guy walking around.
nobody here, everybody.
Did you go up or no? Oh, he's back on there?
How are you, sir? Pretty good. This is the building security manager right now.
What's his name?
He's informed me, I don't know his name.
Okay, what's your name, sir? You don't need to.
He's informed me
What's your name,
that,
sir?
my name's Sergeant Clough.
Your
He's
name?
informed me
Officer
that,
Denton.
Do you have an identification number?
I do, 13290. He's informed me that you're.
30738.
He's informed me right now that you're actually in violation of the building's policies when it comes to filming. You've actually violated the policy by the only place you can film is the rotunda and everything. So what we're gonna do now is we're actually going to trespass you from the building. Do you have ID? You don't, just keep your hands on your pocket for me?
Am I being detained?
What's that?
Am I being detained?
You are not being detained, but you have to leave the property right now or you're going to jail. Okay?
Do you have a card?
I do have a card.
What was your name? You don't need to know. You're trespassing from the building, but I don't need to know your name? That's right. Oh. I don't know your name either. It's Foshin the Good. Can you read?
Okay, well, you're being trespassed from the building.
When we're doing this, these guys
You're
are much
violating
more of an
the-
issue when you get backlash like that. You're the manager, right? You're a city
I
employee.
am, but they actually have.
You're not a city employee, but it kind of creates more of an issue, right? Because if we trespass and your name's going to the form. You know, so we're trying to keep it as simple as
Yeah, I'll give you your card once we leave from the.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. We got $1.99 from Kova 42. All right. Here's your happy dance, Kova. All right. Thank you. And the only thing I could say about your comment there is Sammy was low watching the show over and over again. He knew it was time. He made up his mind to leave his sad life behind. His boss said to him, now listen, boy, you're always dreaming. You won't get very far. Who do you think that you, Sammy boy, who do you think that you are? You should have been sweeping up the Amaru bar.
So let's go ahead and get out this right now and I'll give you my card.
Do these doors just open up to go out? Okay.
And you said if I don't leave the building, I'll get arrested?
That's correct. And you will press charges for trespass after warning if you does not leave? Okay.
This is a traditional public forum.
Okay. We're actually going to trespass.
You can't trespass me from a traditional public forum, sir.
Okay, sir, I'm going to give you one more.
Can I record you?
I'm going to give you
Can I
one more
record
chance to leave. Okay. The city hall, because they want you trespassed to the city hall, which would mean you'd have to go out to the actual city sidewalk.
So I have to leave a traditional public forum. For what reason?
Because you already violated their limited access area, and so that's why they wanted you trespassed. From
How
the
did I
area.
violate?
I already told you once.
Well, I'm not
He's
clear.
refusing to leave. Do you want him arrested? Okay. So
I'll
put your
leave.
hands behind your back.
I'll leave.
No, we're done. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. We're
I'm
under
not
arrest.
resisting.
I'm going to take this first so it doesn't get broken.
All right, give it to this person
I
over
will,
here.
I will, but I'm going to make sure it doesn't get broken.
I'm not resisting. You don't need to use the force.
We're not using any force.
Give us just a second, sir. I'll make sure you get his camera, okay?
His Sunday go frauditing outfit. Well, actually, that echo works good with what we're looking at, that big hallway. My voice would echo anyway if I was there.
Put it in your pocket.
Take him away. Yes, yes,
Do you
yes.
have,
Arrest his dumb ass.
anything else you would like for him to have,
Lock
sir?
his ass up for being a butterbrain douche canoe.
What else do you have you would like for him to take?
The contents of my pockets.
King Stew 2000 for $2. Your show may. Can you hear me now? All right, your show makes me happy. It's Monday. All right, happy, happy, hoopy, happy. Here we go with the hippy dippy dance. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Ole. Yes, yes, yes. Is the sound back, Jack? And do it again. Wheels turning round and round. We're going back, Jack, and do it again. Down, 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 down. Muted Voodoo showed up when I was muted. Uh-oh. I'll catch y'all later. I'm on a mission from God to tame a pack of wild dogs. Oh, crap. Good luck with that. All right. Wild dogs. Damn. Hopefully they don't have any, Sorry, Ray Ray. Come on, everybody makes errors occasionally. Can you guys hear me yet? Nobody said yes or no if you could hear me. I just saw Muted Voodoo saying that he can't, obviously. That's why he shows up. Whenever I'm muted for too long, Muted Voodoo. Hey, Ray Ray. You didn't notice I changed my glasses for you? See? These are the ones I had on. See, these are like black. Yes, we hear you. All right. Yes, message says no. Yes, yes, yes. No, no, no. Yes, yes, yes. No, no, no. That reminds me of the Flintstones when they got the little green dude to make copies of them. One that only says yes and the other that only says no, and they ended up getting in so much trouble. Do you boys mind if we spend all your money? Yes, yes, yes. No, no, no. Go ahead. Anyway, that was stupid. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. They should impound his equipment for evidence. Well, that's what they always do, and then they call it, those cops stole my equipment. Those tyrants kidnapped me and stole my equipment. I hate their trespass argument. I really good. Thank you, Ancient Chart Music and Art. I really hate their At least you're not as lady as Dollarhide when he got arrested. All right, you guys want me to show that? The Dollarhide arrest? I got it queued up. I could show that next. But yeah, see, these guys are such butterbrain douche canoes, and the things they do make me want to poo in their shoe. Actually, that's his job. He likes pooing in people's shoes, especially Blackheart Knights.
That's right, damn it. Don't you tell me nothing. I'll show you how.
He's an idiot. It's too loud. How about now? Is that better? Should I just keep it like that? Dollarhide isn't a frauditor. Well, not all of the videos I show are frauditor videos. Sometimes I show sovereign citizens. Okay, anyway, let's get back on track. Kova says, how do they not understand that trespassing is a crime? That's the thing. That's what drives me so nuts about the trespass argument, is because it's like, I'll always say, okay. So here's the deal. How long is it so I could come back? I'm not showing it yet. Relax. I'll let you know if I'm going to show it. But here's the thing. I would have accidentally dropped his equipment and said accidentally. Haha. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Because again, I know their argument better than they do. And that's why a lot of times, like last night when I was talking to a sovereign citizen and he started throwing out the whole driving versus traveling stuff and that the police are foreign agents and all this other stuff, it was like I started getting like, Urgh! And he's like, why are you shouting? And I'm like, I wanted to say, because you're a freaking idiot and you're reciting butterbrain douche canoeisms. But all right, so the whole trespass deal, I'll always say to them, like, well, what if I just go into your house? And then they'll be like, well, that's different. That's private property. It's like, whoa, 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 whoa. What you're saying is, your argument is that you cannot be trespassed from public property. Okay. So if you're in the park, as public as you could get, and it has posted hours, and you're in the park after hours, they can't ask you to leave? It doesn't make sense. And when I talk about going in their house, they always say, well, you have to commit, the big argument is you have to commit some other crime before you can be trespassed. So that's why I always say, all right, well, what if I, like, maybe as you're walking in the house and the door's open and I sneak in through your open door and I pull out my camera and I start filming. So now I'm protected under the First Amendment because I'm filming. And you say, hey, get out of my house. I'm engaged in a constitutionally protected activity. You can't ask me to leave. Now, obviously, I would never, ever try this in real life, because you go walking into somebody's house, they're liable to pull out a gun and make sure that their Second Amendment is being upheld. So I would never try it, but I've tried to It's a thought experiment to illustrate a point. If I'm standing in your house filming you, I'm engaged in a First Amendment protected activity. Does that mean you can't ask me to leave? Well, no, it's private property, but you say that you can't be trespassed unless you commit some other crime to cause the trespass. I didn't break in. I walked in through the open door. I'm not stealing anything. I'm filming. That's a First Amendment protected activity. So you can't ask me to leave your house. It's like, again, if you take the argument and break it down, it doesn't make any damn sense. The whole idea that you can't be trespassed unless you commit some other crime, and trespass itself can't be the crime, then you can't kick me out of your house if I don't physically break in, because then the breaking would be the crime. But if I just walk in there, you can't ask me to leave. I didn't commit any crime. And if I'm filming especially, well, now I'm in a First Amendment protected activity. Now you can't do anything. And of course they would say that's not true. Then it's like, okay, so apply that same logic to the buildings that you're saying I can't be kicked out of, and then you will understand why you can get kicked out of those buildings, you butter-brained douche canoe. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Douche canoes. Oh, douche canoes. Oh, douche canoes. They are a bunch of douche canoes. They smell like random voodoo doll poo because they're butter brain douche canoes. Who wants to watch JC News Now get arrested? I love watching a good arrest video, ladies and gentlemen.
You are a tyrant.
I think call it worse.
You're a tyrant. You go home and kick your wife too?
You know what?
Ow! What are you doing? Ow!
No, don't try to run. Dude, look, after I'm out of here, look, let's go. Look. Dude, stop! Give it a sip. I'm not resisting. Give me your pills. Hey!
Put your hands on me.
Let's go.
Oh, what an assault.
The dance of doom.
Don't do it, Laura.
Sir, leave the premises.
You want to lose your job. Guys!
Going in.
No, you're not going in.
Don't touch me.
You're not going in, sir.
Let the record show that you just battered me.
Step back.
And you're using.
Oh! Oh!
Wow.
You fucking, I'm telling you, boy. You want to try to see this? I'm telling you this, I'm walking my goddamn truck. Alright, then. That's what I'm saying.
Anything to silence you. Anything. I have, just so you guys know, I have family members who have disowned me that I don't talk to anymore. That have nothing to do with me, won't speak to me. They won't talk to me. Something to a family member, and I said, I hope he burns in hell. And then the guy died. Isn't that crazy, right? He was a pig, you know? And so now I have family members who won't speak to me. They don't have anything to do with me. That's what I did. I tell you what, I fit right in. If I talk like that, I tell you some bitch. Right? But they think I smoke meth because I ain't got no teeth to the front.
But get your shoes, Sheriff. Look at him. He's got a big dick and a lot of money. Look at him.
just so you guys know, he's big. I'm big. I'm bigger than everybody I know. But typically, I'm physically bigger than everybody around. Hey, we just met. Can you go ahead and get on the wall, spread your butt cheeks for me?
You got a big dick. Look at him. Alright then. Can I go home with my wife then?
We'll get you home.
Back with that, buckaroos.
What's up, y'all?
I can go.
Go down here and get a few pictures.
No, you're right. You heard a crow. And every time you hear that crow is going to be when he says something wrong. Otherwise, I'll be cutting in this video, or I just need to stay mic'd up and just talk over it all the time. If it's not dead air, he's talking. When he's talking, he's spewing some kind of nonsense. So when nonsense comes out of his mouth, you're going to hear a crow. And then what we'll do is we have our live stream Tuesday. We'll break the video down, and we'll break it down from the crows. That'll be pretty interesting. And I'll have all the definitions. I know most of them, but we'll have all the definitions ready to prove his statement's wrong. He is just so far off base. He's so deep into that YouTube Frauditors Handbook that it's just insane. So anyway, thanks for being here, everybody. I know it was a long intro. It's not that great a video because everybody's already covered it. I was late getting to it for personal reasons, but I did get to it, and we'll break it down. This JC Jimmy, he's just this guy is a true Ozark. He's a treat, man. All right, let's get after. I'm gonna cut a whole bunch. I mean, there's so many things that he mumbles I could hit on, but there's so much dead airspace. Let's just get to the gist of it as much as possible. All right, without further ado, let's do that. Hit the like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let's get to the video.
We are at the Farmer's Wife Dispensary. As you can see, we're on a public sidewalk. And got the windows all blacked out. Farmer's Wife. There's several of them around.
Why are these guys so obsessed with auditing weed dispensaries? Seriously.
There's one in Howell County, Missouri that I know of. One in Kabul, I think. Or Willow Springs, I'm not sure. I've been in there somewhere. And this is the third one that I've seen. Joko walked way down there. Get back a little bit. It is smoking hot out here, y'all. I bet it's 100 degrees.
Gotta
Every
love
bit of
this.
it. And the humidity's just
This
outrageous.
journalism.
It's definitely air you can wear.
More Pulitzer Prize worthy content brought to you by the Frauditors of America.
I'm leaning against this wall right here. People can say, you're putting a camera in my face. Blah, blah, blah.
Right.
All the trolls love it when I do a dispensary.
so you know what we trolls.
I'm working on a story.
He just said that he knows people are going to freak out, which is our point. And they always deny it. And yet here he is saying, oh, these people are going to freak out that I'm filming and the trolls love it. Yeah, because it proves us right when we say that the only reason you do it is for a negative reaction, not for freedom or liberty or any of that. Duh. Holy crap, these guys are stupid.
Smells good.
Are you?
Smells good.
Yeah. No, the lady right there asked me what I was doing. I said I'm working on a story.
$4.99 from Just Jenny. They frauded dispensaries because as a medical patient, I know patients have a certain amount of shame about having to use cannabis. Exactly. They really don't like being filmed because, and I was saying this the other day, there's still because like Ram said at the beginning of this video, everybody's already covered this footage, and I have as well. I think it was either on my Saturday show or last week. But yes, I said then, after forever marijuana being illegal, it still has this kind of stigma to it. Like people aren't necessarily proud of the fact that they're smoking pot. They don't want their family to know and their friends and be posted all over the internet in their job. What if they're a school teacher? A kindergarten teacher, they want their students and their students' parents to know that they smoke weed. Even if they have a medical card for it, they might not be proud of it and trying to advertise it. These guys know that, so they know the people are going to get extra pissed off that they're filming them. Duh. Here's your happy dance. All right. Thank you very much. My hair's so soft and fluffy today. I started using a different shampoo. I think I like it, but it's weird. All right. Anyway, yeah. I could just sit here and rub my own beard. Yesterday, Professor Crack was like, oh, I want to run my fingers through Hezokai's beard. I'm like, wait a minute. I don't know. I've never seen your face, Crack. I don't know how sexy you are. 2 pounds from Welsh. Zap the little dirtbag. All right. Let's do it. All right. Come here, little dirtbag.
What the heck? Oh, dang nabbit has. What are you talking about? Welsh News Network. Oh, here. You know what? Give me that. Hez. I'll smash it. I swear. You better not mess with me, Mr. Welsh Network guy. I'll show you a thing or 3 or 4 or 16 or 37 or 128. Wait, what's divisible by 9? Ow. Dang, man, but I don't know math, except for when I'm figuring out my profits from my girls, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Woo! Pimpin' ain't easy, baby. All right, so Welsh, all right. Hey, guess what? Tom Jones ain't no national treasure. What are you gonna do about it? Oh, crap!
Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Ooh, Irish told me to smack him. Yeah. Oh. Internet God says, we don't have dispensaries in North Carolina. We got Todd. Oh, yeah. Oh, Maddie Graham, I missed your super chat on Friday. Well, in that case, you get a double trouble happy dance. All right. Okay, I'll screw it. Let's make it a triple dipple. Ole, how about a quadruple poople? All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's not unusual to taste the little shits. It's not unusual to taste them. To taste Josh Abrams in his... Oh, I almost went bad there for a minute. We got $2 from Unclean Hands. Gee, I wonder what he's requesting. Oh, man. No card at my place, News Now Voodoo. You fail. Punishment time. Oh, no. Let's see who else we got here. We got Maxine Kennedy. We got Sue Bear. Matty Graham, Unclean Hands. My daddy used to call it wacky tobacco. Oh, yeah. Yes. My son went to a dispensary once and gave me some. I laughed and said, if I had done that to my mom, she would have beaten me with an army belt. All right, so I guess we owe a tasing for Blackheart Night. All right.
Black Heart Night! What is you? I'm gonna poop in your soup. Ow! Ow! Sorry. Ow! That's better. Oh. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Oh, thank you, sir. May I have another? Oh, shut up!
Sorry about that. That was my Kevin Bacon impersonation. All right. Anyway. Yeah, so we all know this one inside and out. We've seen it over and over. It's horrible, 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 rotten, no good, disgusting, terrible, scumbag frauditors doing terrible, horrible, rotten, scumbag, disgusting frauditor stuff. So let's take a minute and take a look at some good old-fashioned, old squishy Gardner sovereign citizen in court. Old squishy Gardner is one of the best court cams. Love his stuff. Let's check it out. See what we got here from this sovereign citizen.
Could you come on the Zoom call?
Can you hear me?
I can. Can you activate your camera?
Yes, just give me a second.
Hi there. So are you, is it Muhammad Idris?
The trustee. I'm the trustee. The trustee of the person is here, and all the beneficiaries have been already named.
Okay, so I'm looking for Muhammad Idris. If you're not him, you're free to go. We'll issue a warrant for him.
I am the trustee of the person.
So, okay, I'm not sure what that means. You're gonna have to explain that to me. I mean, I know what a trustee is. When you have a trustee over as a person, that's someone who governs their affairs if they're not able to manage their own. Generally, people aren't trustees for themselves. And so that's why, and if I'm not sure exactly what that means. And you're gonna have to explain that to me.
What I mean
Like I
by
say,
the
if you're, I'm sorry?
what I'm saying is the trustee of the person is here and all the beneficiaries are already been named. And it's on a trust, and that trust is private.
Okay, do you have a name?
Because you are claiming that you are the trustee, or the prosecutor is claiming to be the trustee, and the investors
No,
are
I'm
claiming
not.
to be the beneficiaries.
So, okay, I'm going to stop you there for a second because I'm
And
not claiming that. No, you can't finish. When you say you are claiming to be something that I'm not doing, no, I'm not going to say that because that's not true. I'm not claiming to be anything other than the judge in Thurston County District Court who's on this calendar. So I'm not the trustee of anybody.
Well, you're here to come after my personal trust, correct?
No. Why would you think that?
I object being a trustor.
Okay, well, you're not one. I'm just trying to find out who you are.
I can't get any clearer when I said the trustee of the person is here.
Okay, is the person here? You're not going to answer that.
The trustee of the person is here.
Okay.
And the beneficiaries have already been named. Is on a trust, and it's private, and my trust is private.
Okay. What's the state's position on where this case is headed? And then I can come back and speak with
Your Honor,
who I assume the trustee of the person is the person named as Muhammad Idris. And so, but let me hear from you what the state's position, these cases look like there's a fraction of failure to control a traffic device. There's a special fuel trip permit. And then there's a failure to comply charge.
Yes.
So what's the state's position on where we're going from here?
If Muhammad Idris is not present, the state would ask for a warrant.
Muhammad Idris I'm going to consider him present based on his verbiage. I know he's operating under a lot of false premises, but that's kind of on him. So,
right.
But I mean, what is the state where we're at here? If the state wants to go to trial on this case, we'll set it for trial, and then
the state would ask the court to set dates.
Okay.
Within speedy trial, the state also would like to clarify whether Muhammad Idris is intending to go pro se or if he will have counsel at trial.
He looks like he was okay. So I'm going to speak here for just a minute, and I'm going to kind of tell you where we are with this, and then we'll go from there. So, you said a lot of things already that just simply are not correct. And here's where you're at right now. All right. And so you've been charged. There's 3 things at issue here. There's 2 statutes that are alleged to have been violated: violation of a special fuel trip permit, violation of vehicle operator refusing to comply with an officer. And those are both, I think, simple misdemeanors, which carry with them maximum penalties of 90 days in jail and a $1,000 fine. Pleas of not guilty have been entered. And then these cases, they're both criminal cases. And what happens is they either resolve through some sort of plea or some sort of agreement, or they proceed to a jury trial. And now, if it goes to it, since they are criminal cases, it's headed to a jury trial, you're entitled to be represented by an attorney. Look like a previous judge had already ruled that, or found that you were are you going to represent as the trustee of the person of Muhammad Idris, going to be present to contest the criminal charges against the named Muhammad Idris? Are you going to do that yourself, or do you want to have an attorney appointed to represent? I can screen you for court-appointed counsel, or you can hire an attorney to represent yourself.
Do I have a standing to speak?
Yes.
Okay, I object to what the prosecutor has said.
Okay.
And I'm standing on, I am. Like
You're standing on what?
The trustee of the person is here, and the beneficiaries have already been named.
Okay.
It's on a trust and it's private.
Okay.
And I object to the prosecutor saying that representing myself, I object to that. I object to being the trustor. And I'm not here to give out gifts, reducing the public law or the public debt. Because I'm brought in as a trustor to give out gifts, and turn around, and what the court is doing is coming after me for the commercial promise. So for that reason, I am the trustee. I'm standing on that position.
All right.
And I'm not here to give out any gifts.
Okay. No one's here for any gifts.
So I object to that. The trustee of the person is here, and all the beneficiaries have already been named.
All right.
And I'm not talking about the beneficiaries, which is the investors.
I have no idea what you're talking about. When you talk about the beneficiaries, I don't have a clue as to what you're talking about. So I don't even know what that means. I'm trying to figure out, where we're going to go from here. And I have an idea, but in a minute, I'm going to take up some of these. I'm going to take some of these other cases, and then I'll come back to you. But
I'm the only witness on the case, correct?
No, you're not. That's not correct. No. Give me just a second here. Mr. Newcomb, you can mute up there, Mr. Idris, and then I'll come back to you here in just a minute. And you can go off camera, but don't leave the Zoom call just yet, because this is going to take some time. I'm going to take care of some of these other cases first. Mr. Newcomb, is your case ready?
Whoa, we get to.
I don't hear him.
In court?
And then Ms. Lazarek.
Your Honor, we'll be doing a change of plea today, but I'm just waiting for my client to log on.
All right.
They all think that there's a multi-billion-dollar trust in everyone's name. I think they think that the
All right. So you can come back on the.
It's funny because the way these guys talk about the fact that literally everyone has a multi-billion-dollar trust, that would mean that the amount of money that exists in the world won't even cover what they think that we have to cover our trusts. Betsy Inlots, what's up? Good to see you. Jam and Chat, Link 219. We got so many wonderful people here. Robert Custos. Beautiful. Frauditor Hunter. What a great group of people we have every day here at Frauditor Follies YouTube channel. All right. If you're crazy and you know what, flop your gums. If you're crazy and you know it, flap your gums. If you're crazy and you know it and you really want to show it, repeat the sovereign citizen nonsense. Flap your gums. If you're crazy and you know it, say I'm traveling. And see, that's why he's not making, because some people have mentioned this in the chat. This is why he's not getting into the whole traveling versus driving argument, because he's literally in a truck. He's literally in commercial capacity. So it's going to be real interesting to see where this goes from here.
You can come off the Zoom call there. Mr. Idris, you can come back off of mute. You can come back onto the Zoom call. So here's where we're at here. And I started talking about, and again, at this time, I don't want to hear anything about the trustee and the named or unnamed beneficiaries. My only question is, do you want to have an attorney appointed to be involved and help you with this case? I mean, that's a yes or no question.
The trustee of the person is here, and the beneficiaries have been already named. And I'm asking for the court to dismiss this case because I put myself in the position of a trustee.
Okay. The request to dismiss the case will be denied. I'm telling you that. And I'm going to ask my question again. Do you want an attorney appointed to represent you, or are you going to go it alone?
How can somebody represent me when I'm the trustee?
Okay.
And the beneficiaries have already been named? You can't even continue.
Why do you think that?
What does it have to do with thinking?
Yeah, that's a good question. Well, I mean, you're just telling me that, well, I've named the trustee and the beneficiaries are named who haven't been named to me, so I don't know who they are, and they're really not interested. I mean, if life were that easy, anybody could do that in any criminal charge. Anybody get charged with anything? Well, I'll just name myself the trustee of the person and name some beneficiaries, then you're off the hook. You know, things just don't work that way.
How come they don't do it?
And so in terms of, you know, at some point on the, there was a scene where you were contacted by a law enforcement officer, or maybe even more than one. They identified some charges or some statutes you were not complying with, including, you know, the special field trip permit, and you refused to comply with the officers and things of that sort. So they refer that to the prosecutor's office. They're charging a crime. And I've told you what those two crimes are. And now, again, these cases either resolve, and if you've been on the Zoom call, which I think you have for a while, you've seen some of these cases resolve, or they go for a jury trial. And again, you've seen all these other attorneys who represent these folks. I mean, if they could make these cases go away simply by naming someone as a trustee or naming the charged person as a trustee, I mean, shoot, they'd all do it. And then nobody could ever be prosecuted for anything. So that's why I'm wondering why you think that. And now I'm losing my voice, but it'll come back, I promise. So if you're going to keep just
go ahead.
I mean, if you're just going to keep repeating that to me, then I don't have much of a choice other than we'll just set this to a jury trial, and then you can repeat that to the jury and see how that turns out. But I don't really have much of a choice here right now.
I object. Isn't the prosecutor supposed to be speaking and ruling between me and the prosecutor?
Say that again. I didn't understand that. Would you please repeat that?
He can't repeat it because he doesn't
How come
understand it
the
himself.
prosecutor is not saying anything? Why is the prosecutor silent?
Well, because part of my job is trying to identify who's here. And then the prosecutor did say that they want to figure out whether you're either representing yourself or you want an attorney. And so that started the conversation between me and you as to whether or not you want an attorney or not. And frankly, I still haven't gotten an answer. When I ask you that question, you just go back to restating yourself as the trustee of the person of Mohammed Idris, and then the beneficiaries have been named. So I want to get through that hurdle. And then, I have some responsibility to do some things here before we really hear from the prosecutor. Prosecutor will, I suppose, if this case goes to jury trial, they'll do that. They can negotiate with you some sort of resolution to the problem if you wish to do that. I can set this over for a period of time to give you an opportunity to do that, but and again, you still haven't even admitted that you're the person who was pulled over by the police officers on that day. So, I mean, we kind of have to get through some of these preliminary hurdles before we can get to that.
The trustee of the person is here, and the
I know.
beneficiaries have
You
already
have
been
said.
named.
You have
The
said. You have said.
beneficiaries have already been named.
Okay, so do you want a lawyer or not?
All right.
So do you want a lawyer or not? If I was the judge, I would just.
Do you understand that the prosecutor is an attorney who's passed the bar, practiced law in the state of Washington, appears here fairly regularly, and knows the rules of evidence and criminal procedure, and quite familiar with them, given that that's what their job is?
I object to being the trustor.
Okay. Do you understand what a prosecutor's job is?
I object to being the trustor.
Do you speak
All right.
English?
You can go ahead and mute back up. You can stop your camera, and then we'll come back here in a minute. All right, Mr. Idris, you can come back on the Zoom call, please. Activate your camera. So I'm just going to talk for a few minutes, and then I'm going to tell you what we're going to do here, going from here. It looks to me like your first appearance on these cases was on July 17th, and speedy trial runs through right now, October 15th, 2023. So you are charged, as it looks like you were in front of a pro tem back on July 17th. You're charged, right there, with 2 crimes, and there's 1 infraction. Pleas of not guilty will be entered. Anytime anyone's ever charged with a crime, they have a number of rights. You have the right to be represented by an attorney, which I've talked about. You also have the right to go to trial and call witnesses and so forth. And so, again, just let me finish, please. Don't interrupt me. I know what you're about to say, but I'm going to talk for a while here. So just please don't interrupt me. And at the end of it, then you can say what you're going to say. All right.
My apologies.
So this case has started. This case is headed towards trial, apparently. And if my voice holds out, the trial is going to take place someday before October 15th. You have the right to an attorney, as I said. You also have the right to represent yourself. If you choose to represent yourself, I just want to advise you that you would be at a serious disadvantage. The prosecutor, as I tried to explain earlier, is a trained attorney, been through law school, been practicing law for a while, well-trained, well-versed in the rules of evidence, well-trained, well-versed in the rules of criminal procedure, been through jury trials before, they know how to conduct them. And so if you were to represent yourself, you would be at a huge disadvantage. It would be to your great advantage to have an attorney appointed, or you can hire an attorney to represent you. But as I said before, you do have the right to represent yourself. And normally you go through some sort of conversation with folks. I've been doing this job for a number of years now. I've had several people represent themselves. Normally there's a conversation I've had with people about asking them that they're aware that if they represent themselves, they'd be at a disadvantage. I tried to engage in that discussion with you. You just kind of reverted back to repeating that you're the trustee of the person and the beneficiaries and the name, so forth. But rather than go through the question and answer portion, I'm just going to tell you that's where we're at. So we're going to set this case. We're going to do 2 things here today. We're going to set the case for trial. You're going to get notice in the mail of that. You're also going to I'm going to set a status hearing or a pretrial hearing in about 3 weeks. And then somebody else, maybe it'll be me, will probably try and go through all this again. But I'm going to tell you some things that, you said you object to this and you object to that, and you're free to object to anything you want. But I have the ability to either overrule the objection, which means turn down your objection or sustain your objection. And I'm having trouble actually understanding what your objections are. And so, and again, I'm going to lay out some of what's going to happen at trial if it goes that far. In a trial, they have a group of citizens come in, both the attorney and defense attorney or the person represent themselves, and the prosecutor has an opportunity to question them, talk about the issues that might come up in the case. Then they can eliminate who they don't want on the jury, and then 6, you will end up on a jury, and then the state will present their case. You or an attorney, or you on your own behalf, or you as the trustee of the person, can present your case or explain to the jury why you think you should be found not guilty of what you're charged with. And so in the grand scheme of things, frankly, the charges that you're charged with are not far from the most serious that we see around here. They're not. But they are crimes, and they are in their own way serious. And so I don't know whether anything I've said has made any impression on you at all, but that's what's going to happen here today. And if you wish to, so this case is headed for trial, and like I say, we'll do sometime before October 15th, but we're going to do a intervening, and I'll tell you when that is. Why don't you set just a status pretrial for like about 3 weeks. And you can think about what's going on here. You can think if you want to take some alternative place. If you want to just come to court and keep repeating the same thing to me when you get in front of a jury, you keep repeating that same thing to somebody else. I suppose there's no way I can stop you of doing that. But I'm just trying to enlighten you on what's going to happen. And some of your objections you talk about. See, that's the advantage the attorneys have. The attorneys know when objections are well-founded and when they're not. And I kind of get the sense from you that you really don't have a complete or accurate idea of what this is all about and what's happening. And so I tried to spend some time explaining that to you as best I could. And I guess I told you I'd let you speak, or hinted that I would let you speak. I'll go ahead and tell you. Do you have any response or any thoughts on this, or would you understand this is going to trial, or go ahead? I've said what I'm going to say. I'll turn things over to you. Any response to any of that?
Now, is it possible for the judge to be any more thorough? Is it possible for the judge to explain himself any more clearly? Irish, well, here's the problem. He literally is driving in a commercial capacity, so he can't use the I was traveling argument. So he just is falling into this loop of, well, I'm just a trustee anyway, so I can't be held responsible. 5 pounds from Paul Rumore Fraser. Hey, Frauditor Follies. Hey, beautiful people, Ray Playboys and girls of YouTube. Hit that like button. Yeah. Here's your happy dance, Paul. All right. Thank you very much. All right. Okay, so now the judge just gave this big, full, long explanation. I don't know. I didn't watch the entire video, so I don't know. So I'm giving you 2 options, okay? Put a 1 in the chat if you think his answer to what the judge just asked is going to be, I'm the beneficiary, or what has he been saying this whole time over and over? All the beneficiaries have been named, and I'm the, what did he call himself? I don't even remember because it's so stupid. Put a 1 in the chat if you think he's just going to repeat that again, or put a 2 in the chat if you think he's going to try something different. Place your bets. Place your bets. Well, that's just it, though, Chef M80. He barely even knows the script. It's like he knows 1 sentence, and he just keeps repeating that same sentence over and over. So let's find out if he does it again or if he actually says something different this time. Hey, what's up, Flower Power? I don't know if I said hi to you earlier. Tim Hicks, what's up? Let's see. Ooh, Electroglide 28. Enough of these Zoom courts, make them appear in person. Yes. We need Judge Hurley for this one. Yeah, I don't have time for this book. See, this is the thing, though. You can tell when you get a judge who isn't experienced with sovereign citizens, because I truly, honestly believe this judge literally has no idea what the hell this guy's talking about. Ben votes for 3. He's just going to say, huh? I don't know what you're talking about, Judge. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's find. Oh, wait a minute. Paul Rumor Fraser, 90 watching. You're the best, Hezo, of course. Soft-tard got a soft-tard. That's right. Here's your happy dance, Paul. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. This judge is inflicting cruel and unusual punishment, making him sit there. He hasn't even challenged jurisdiction yet. Well, again, I think the thing that threw him off is because he was driving in a commercial capacity. That throws half of their script out the window. So now he has to kind of just try and figure something out to say. Oh, let's see.
Again, I object. I'm standing at what I said.
Okay. And what
trustee-
specifically do you object to?
trustee-
Just so I can create a record, so I'll make a ruling on your objection. What are you objecting to?
The trustee and the benefit.
I'm objecting to everything you're saying. It's a hearsay. It's a assumption, a presumption. It's a tacit agreement. It has nothing to do with the facts. That's why I'm the trustee. It has something to do. It has everything to do with the trust law. The trustee of the person is here, and the beneficiaries have already been named. That's why I have a trust.
He
and my
did say it
trust is,
again.
is
All
private,
right.
and I don't see your trust. Your trust. And in the trust that you have, the trust that the prosecutor has named you as the trustee. That's why you keep asking the prosecutor what they want to do, because they named you the trustee. And you guys brought me into court to bear gift, to give out gifts. And I'm not here to give out any gifts.
Right.
I'm here to object to giving out any gifts. That's supposed to reduce the public debt. Am I wrong?
Yes. Yes, you are. And that's frankly, that's kind of the sad thing, because I'm really not sure completely of what you're saying, but a lot of the things you just said are quite simply not true. And I asked the prosecutor where they wanted to go in the case, because they file the cases, they choose to go forward. Sometimes, as you've seen today, if you've been paying attention, the prosecutor said, no, Your Honor, we're going to dismiss this thing. And so I dismiss it. So I asked the prosecutor, they filed the case. What do you want to do with this case? They said they want to go forward, which brought about this conversation that we've been having. And that's just one example of one of the things you're wrong about in terms of this whole trustee thing. I don't know what that means to you, but I have an idea of what a trustee and is and things of that sort. And I don't have a trust. I'm not anybody's trustor or trustee. In this court, neither is the prosecutor. And so when you say, am I wrong? The short answer to that is yeah. And unfortunately, and I'm taking some time to try and explain it to you, but I just don't feel like I'm breaking through. But to answer your question, am I wrong? Yes, you're wrong about a number of things, which is really unfortunate that I can't explain that to you or make that clear to you.
What's your evidence? Evidence is clarity.
I'm sorry?
What's your evidence that I'm wrong?
Well, I mean, other than me just telling you that I'm not a trustee, I can't prove something doesn't exist. I mean, there is no trust. There's nothing else, and I have no documents that saying there's not one, and I don't have any document. There is no document saying that there is one. And so again, that's on that single issue. That's.
So you're not coming after my personal trust?
No.
So personal
And again,
trust
I'm not
doesn't
sure.
exist?
Well, let me rephrase. I'm not sure what that means. Again, you're charged with a crime. That crime needs to be resolved or either through trial or resolution of some kind. And so in terms of coming after your personal trust, and by the way, I'm not the one who filed the charges. That was done by the prosecutor and all of that. And so what they're trying to do, I think, and I don't know this for sure, and I'm just trying to do this by way of explanation, not because I'm on anyone's side. It's their responsibility. They're bringing the charge. It's their responsibility to prove it beyond a reasonable doubt. It's your or the defense attorney's role to explain why the charge should never have been brought, or that there reasonable doubt exists as the charge was ever committed. That's what this is about. This whole trust thing, I think you're just going down a way that's really doesn't have any relevance to what's happening here. And I've tried to explain that to you, and I'm more than willing to continue. We can't go at it all afternoon, but I'm trying to make this as clear as I can to you. But again, it's unfortunate. It's a failing on my part that I'm not able to break through to you.
Your Honor, if I might for a moment.
In a minute.
All right, so real quick, couple of things. First of all, $2 for Blackheart Night. News Now Voodoo, your room is a mess. Clean it or you're going to get punished. The problem is he's not going to be able to clean it because, one, his Josh Abrams statue takes up half of his damn room, and two, we already got a tasing coming from Maserati 5,000, $10. Give News Now Voodoo's trustees a tasing. That's right. He's the trustee of his own douche canoe. I just figured it out. That's right. I'm the trustee. They're the trustees of their own douche canoes. Oh, all right. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm a trustee for the complaint of the person. You're the trustee of the douche canoe. Now shut up and get on board and grab your tennis rackets and to use as oars. Of course.
Oh, that's a funny joke, Hez. I like that one. That was good stuff. Oh, crap. Wait. Usually when you put me on camera, it's because I'm going to get blasted. But that's all right, because while you guys weren't looking, I was getting blasted. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. These vodka gimlets are something else, man. Woo. Oh, yeah. Look out. Hey, man. What day is it, man? Hey, check it out, man. Knock, knock. What? What happened? Oh, yeah. Oh, you guys are funny, man. Hey, let's see if tasers hurt when I'm drunk, man. Go ahead, hit the button. Woohoo, yeah, I'm spinning. Hey, guys, stop spinning the room, for real. You're making me dizzy, man. All right, come on, Hez, hit the button. Let's see if it hurts when you're drunk. Yes, it does! Ouch! All right.
His BAC is 0.25. Who's there? Seaman Twat Waffle. Oh, no. Love it. I love it. I love it. You guys are the best fans in the world. Best fans in the world. You're the best fans in the world. All right.
So I guess we'll set it for status hearing. We'll set trial dates, and then we'll just go from there.
Your Honor, based on this conversation, the state has concerns about the defendant's competency.
Yeah, we're not going to go down that route right now. And so you can raise that, but I'm not denying that without prejudice. But at this time, we're not. For one thing, as you well know, given the nature of the charges, And given the schedule of this case, will drag everything on we'll be here for the next couple of years. And at this point, I'm not prepared to do that. So you can bring this up again if you wish, but for right now, we're not going to go there. And do you understand what the state just said to me and what I turned them down for? Again, that's a yes or no question. The representative from the state, the prosecutor, she just said something to me. And I said, no, we're not doing that now. She made a request of me. And so do you know what that request was?
I am the trustee and the beneficiaries have been already named. So.
All right. Did he been sent discovery?
No, Your Honor.
Okay.
Because.
Yeah, I understand why. I understand why.
Well, it looks to me like Paul Rumor Frazier knows what's up with this guy.
All right, so what's 3 weeks? What's 3 weeks from today? When's the trial?
2 pounds, just send him to the nearest loony
We're going to
bin.
reset this to September 13th. Put it at the end of the calendar.
September 13th. All right, we got to watch that. Watch
What
for it.
time?
2:30.
At 2:30. That'll be your next court date. You're free to go. Mr. Fugate, are you back?
I am, Your Honor.
So you fell off somehow.
My case is far less interesting than.
I'm sorry?
My case is far less interesting than your prior case.
All right. Anywhere, Paul, here's your happy dance. All right. Thank you very much. Dumb is not incompetent. Yes. Hey, News Now Douche Canoe's in the house. What's up? He's worth $1 billion. Just pay your fine and get a real license. Yep. He thinks he's right. He thinks he knows more than a judge or lawyer. Let me tell you something, Edward. This is actually important to understand about these idiots. One of the problems with these butterbrain douche canoes is that they actually don't, like the ones who believe in it, some of them just recite the script and they don't know, they don't even know why they're reciting it. Somebody told them, hey, if you say this in court, they'll dismiss your case and send you home. It'll all be good. And because their cases end up getting dismissed quite often, they're like, see it works. Ugh. Without thinking about why the case was dismissed. It has nothing to do with the arguments they make. Anyway, the problem isn't the people who actually believe in this. They don't think they know more than the judge or lawyer. They think that judges, lawyers, and even police have a secret code, a secret language that they speak. And they think that when they're in front of the judge and they say these magic words, it's like a gotcha. Like the judge and the lawyers can't admit it, not in open court, so they'll never say it out loud. But as soon as you say the magic words, they know. Not that you know more than them, but you know the secret. And once you say the secret words, then they're trapped. And they have to just try to talk their way through it to just keep going and going and going until they have to dismiss the case because you use the magic words against them. In other words, they don't think they know more. They think that the judge, like in this case we just watched, he thinks that the judge, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say trust. You're saying like a trust account with beneficiaries. No, that's not what I'm talking about. And you know damn well that's not what I'm talking about. See, that's the thing. It's not that they think they know more. It's that they think they know the secret. But there is no secret. It's just gobbledygook, jabberwocky nonsense. That's the problem. And they're always hoping for a dismissal. That's their goal. It's never to win because they can't win. They do have a secret language called legalese. Yes, but it's not really a secret. That's the thing. Like, for example, when they say jurisdiction, admiralty law, bar association, like, those are the secret magic words. Like, bar has nothing to do with literally physically crossing the bar in the old days. No, it's the British Accredited Royalty Association. That's not right. That's just period not true. You know, when they say all the nonsense they say, it's just crap. It's just nonsense. It's just gobbledygookity gooky goo goo, a gaga, radio goo goo, radio gaga, radio doo doo, radio dada. What? That's not how it goes. I know, shut up. Radio, what's new? Hey, radio, somebody still loves you. All right, so people have been talking about this Jason Dollarhide body cam footage, so let's go ahead and check that out. Because there have been some talk about it. Let's see what's up with this.
Is this a mad ride? This is the officers arriving at the scene, or some of them. There's one already there.
You're not gonna make that. Hey, he's going back to his house. I'm gonna go back to the backyard. Get off the ground! Get off the ground! Right now! Right now! Stop! On your feet! Fuck y'all! Stop! Fuck you, bitch ass motherfuckers! Fuck y'all! My dog's gonna call. It sounds like that. You got Harley Davidson, bud. Fuck you! I'm pulling drugs in my house. Fuck y'all! Fucking shit! You better loosen the cuffs, you fucking asshole! Brooklyn County, you show one today.
Fuck y'all!
Correction to
Fucking pieces of shit, motherfuckers! Fuck y'all!
Yes, he's a little bit annoyed about being arrested. Just ever such a tad. And in case you didn't catch it, whilst he was fleeing from the police, his daughter was in the car.
Dude, I got the bonds already on the phone, boy. Y'all full of shit. I ain't got a warrant. I just looked it up.
You do have a warrant, bud, and now you're getting the charges, man.
Fuck you, fucking piece of shit. Fuck y'all. I didn't do nothing to endanger my child. You all endanger my child by the way you fucking act. The way you fucking act. The way y'all tackle fucking piece of shit.
And the Father of the Year award goes to anyone but this motherfucker.
Fuck you, you piece of shit! Hold my fucking hands up! Goddamn motherfucker! Fuck you! Fuck you, bitch ass motherfucker! Fuck you, piece of shit motherfucker! I'll sue the fuck out of all you!
We're gonna get up, all right?
Fuck you, bitch! We're getting out, motherfucker!
All right, we're getting up. We're going to.
I have my hands folded out and everything, you fucking
It's all on camera, bud.
Yeah, I wasn't doing nothing!
Calm down.
I wasn't doing nothing! Y'all didn't violate my rights! By tackling me with my hands up.
You can talk to that with the judge.
Hey, loosen my right cup. That is fucking hurt bad.
We're gonna get you up. We're gonna take you to the car.
I'm gonna call my ambulance now.
This was.
No, hey, you're calling motherfucking ambulance.
We're getting through the roll. Roll your back.
Fuck y'all, piece of shit.
Here's a hint. If you want somebody to call an ambulance for you, maybe stop yelling "fuck you all, you pieces of shit" at them whilst asking them to call for an ambulance for you. It helps.
We're going to
Where's my fucking daughter?
your wife and you.
You fucking piece of shit, motherfuckers. Ah, Make sure you get that kid's name too.
Shit.
Okay.
Fuck y'all. Fuck shit. You don't like my wallet, dude. Yeah.
You can go inside right now there.
God, you signed
You go inside right now. You go inside early. You can go inside.
All right, cool.
So we get him in the car. Go back inside.
Get in the car.
Jason, get in the car.
Fucking call the fucking ambulance, goddammit!
Hey,
Call the motherfucking ambulance!
I need you to get in the car.
Call the motherfucking ambulance!
Now you just told me twice.
I'm having a fucking heart.
What the hell does he need an ambulance for? He's resisting getting in the car, screaming and shouting at him, calling him every name under the sun. Yeah, he needs an ambulance. No, he needs a wambulance for his hurt Fifi's, the fucking pathetic beta little bitch.
I'm fucking trying to stand up!
Stand up.
I'm trying to stand up!
Get in the car.
Fucking piece of shit! Yeah, exactly!
They got it.
Just cuss something backwards, fucking idiot!
Wait, what? The cuffs are on backwards? Really? How? How are the cuffs on backwards? Come on, explain this one to us, because cuffs on backwards is not a thing that happens. Jesus Christ, what a whiny little bitch.
No! This cuff's on backwards, goddammit! The fucking
He's got
It's backwards, dude! The cuff is fucking backwards! The cuff is fucking backwards!
Pull your fucking leg in.
Fucking cuff is backwards! You fucking piece of shit, bitch! Fuck
Oh my God. What a whiny little shit. Seriously. I mean, he is just one whiny little bitch. All he's doing is whine, 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 whine. I mean, I'm half tempted to go order him some cheese to go with it, because there's no way that you can whine that much and not want some cheese. Some cheese would be quite nice right now. That's enough of him in the back of the car for now. Let's go see how the police interact with Heather Dollarhide.
Well, anyway, I don't want to see the kid crying. That's a little too much when the children get involved. I hate it when these douche canoes do stupid stuff and there's children involved. It's the worst. And yes, he did do a great job. But yeah, it's insane. He's having a dizzy fit. I want to see I don't want to see the kids crying. No, it always it's like sometimes it's important to show the kids, well, not like show the faces of the children, but to illustrate how much butterbrain douche canoes don't care, right? And that they'll put children on there, and that they'll, do these things and freak out right in front of the kids and play their sovereign citizen games with kids in the car and all this nonsense. It's horrible. But at the same time, I don't like watching situations where there are kids involved, and it's kind of heartbreaking sometimes. Yesterday we were watching a thing, I think it was on Takedown's channel, where it was just a random like Karen type video, not a frauditor or anything, but it was a situation where this lady went to Wendy's, I think it was, and they got the order wrong. So she went back there to complain, but it was at night when only the drive-thru was open. So she said, "You made my burger wrong," and then threw it in the face of the girl that was working there. And then the cops came to ask her what was going on. And of course, she started screaming and hollering and arguing with the cops. So they had to arrest her, but her grandkids were in the car. So then they had to like call the parents and have them pick up. And just hearing the kids scream and cry was horrible. But in the end, the kid actually turned out to be a great help to the cop, helping him find the phone number to call his parents to come pick the kids up and all that. So they didn't have to like do a separation thing. It's like they were with the grandparents. They had the parents come pick them up, and when they told the parents what was going on, they were telling their parents, the people who got arrested, the mom, the kid's mom was telling her mom, the one that was getting arrested, you know how much money you're going to cost me on bond again? And you're traumatizing my kids, Mom. Come on. I don't care. These cops aren't going to tell me nothing. She screwed up my sandwiches. Oh, Lord. You know when the kids are more mature than the adults that you have a problem. You have to be a sociopath to be a frauditor. That's right. A narcissist, a sociopath, a bully, a punk, a doomcough, a butterbrain, douche, canoe. Yes, yes, yes. All right. So, apparently, other than that, somebody said something earlier. I kind of like half caught it because I had no idea what they're talking about. So I'm actually very curious now. So I think like after I wrap up the show, I'm gonna go do my thing and kind of get hunkered down for the big hurricane that's supposedly coming. But in the meantime, I have to look this up and find out what you guys are talking about. Could somebody give me some idea, or at least let me know what videos I need to watch? Somebody said something about some kind of, again, I don't know anything about it. I just glanced something in the chat. Somebody was saying something about some kind of drama involving Mrs. Schrodinger's cat last night. I don't know anything about it. I'd actually like to find out what the heck that's about. Because again, that's for those of you who've been following me for a while, you remember I always used to have like broken system, broken trust. I'd let him come in here, you know. But then once he started talking crap about Mrs. Schrodinger's cat, that's when I just completely banned him. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, VOP, you sent me an email about it? All right. Okay. Thank you. I'll check that out. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. All right. Ooh, what is this? Oh no. I'm sorry, just checking my email real quick. All right, I see that. Nice. Oh, yes. Very cool. All right, Judy Johansson. It looks like she's got a new painting she's working on right now. She painted that right there on the wall. Judy also painted this. I got another one of her paintings on here, just a photograph of it. Look at that. She's awesome. Why do people drag drama in here? Leave it where you found it. No, yeah, no. I'm not trying to do any drama. It's just like I said, I saw something in the chat about it. So I'm like, oh, I want to know, you know, like, what are they talking about? You know, it might be important. I don't know. Because I don't know anything about it. I have no idea if it's just stupid drama or if it's something important. So anyway, let's find out what's going on with that later. Because if I want drama, I'll go watch a movie. Well, that's the thing. That's always been my thing, right? I always try to maintain a certain amount of you know, just neutrality when it comes to that. I always say, my show, I'm here to make fun of idiots, to laugh at frauditors, have some fun, do a couple happy dances. All right, and stab a couple voodoo dolls. It's all about having a good time. All right. So anyway, there's some idiots that you missed. So anyway, speaking of which, we're right about at the 3-hour mark. So it's time to start moving on and moving along. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages, don't forget that this is the best you can get. We're better than all the rest. Simply the best, better than all the rest. You guys, the greatest fans in the world. And don't forget to join me every Saturday on the Saturday Night Snafu with me, my co-host, Frauditor News Network. And this weekend, September 2nd, our guest is going to be the one and only Dummy Kruger. And a week later on September 9th, ladies and gentlemen, she changed her name. It was Underground News, but now I think it's like Frauditor Comedy Hour. Dag nabbit. I talked about her and showed one of her videos earlier. I got to get that updated. I still have her listed as Underground News on my official thing here. And then on September 16th, According to Age is here. And on September 23rd, return of Miss Mandy 777. That's right. Gonna have a lot of fun as always. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I love you guys. You're the best fans in the world. Always, always, always great to have you here. And until next time. Oh, and don't forget, supposedly I'm right in the hurricane range, so it's possible. You know, I don't know when it's going to hit, but if it does and I lose power, then I won't be here. So, like I say, keep an eye on my community post just in case something happens. Thank you, love you, and yes, Dummy Kruger is going to be my guest this Saturday. All right. Take it easy, guys. Yeah, I'm all stood up.
War still going, right? Continued coverage here today in the great war between rock, paper, and scissors as each side continues to battle valiantly, really showing their experience and expertise as the split of them looks pretty even. Rock swooping around the side to take over scissors, paper swiftly pulling right back.
Well-executed strategy.
It is hard to do that. Fall for More Man News. Who do you think will win as we cover this great war? I mean, it's anyone's battle. Look at the exchanges taking place. You've never seen combos like that. Those combos only take place in the gym, and then scissors.
This is live from today.
How's this war still going?